Hi guys, welcome back. So FamilySearch has a new section called the Discovery section. Today I'm going to go over Ancestor's Headstones, but if you want to know more about any of these other sections, I will leave a link to those videos in the description box below. So first off, how to get to this Discovery section here on FamilySearch. The only way I know how to is to do this /discovery behind FamilySearch.org. But if you guys know of a different way to get here, please comment that below. I would love to learn. But for right now, this is the only way I know how to get here. So, like I said, I'm going to be focusing on Ancestors' Headstones. So let's click on that. So this is the Ancestors' Headstones section. So this top section says My Relatives' Headstones. And then select the arrows on the side to view more headstones. Then underneath that, on this little green bar, it lists the ancestor's name, then their birth year and their death year, and then their ID on FamilySearch. Then an image of their headstone if they have an image. The name of the cemetery they are buried at, and then where that cemetery is. And then other things you can do, such as view their photos and stories and view their burial records. I'm going to click through and find one with the photo and see if we can find something a little more interesting to go more in depth about. Oh, I think I'll do this one. So we have the ancestor's name, birth year, death year, their ID number on FamilySearch. Right here we have a photo. If you remember, it says right here, view image. So we can click on it. By clicking on the image, it has brought us to Billions of Graves, the same ancestor, but now it's their Billions of Grave website. So we have a photo, name, date, birth date, no marriage date, death date. They were buried at the Provo Cemetery. We can scroll through, see a photo of the Provo Cemetery, and then get more information about the Provo Cemetery. They don't really have any records. They say relationships to the headstones is another Tucker. And then some memories about Mr. Tucker here. And yeah, this is kind of just a quick overview of Billions of Graves. I do have a video of Billions of Graves, and I will link that in the description box below if you want a more in-depth video on Billions of Graves. We'll close that. So you can also click here on like Provo City Cemetery or Provo, Utah. And what that will do, what that has done is it has pulled up the Google Maps of where Provo Cemetery is, so that you can now figure out how to get there and view your ancestor's headstone in person. I guess let's go right underneath that and click on view photos and stories of this ancestor. By clicking on the photo and stories, it is now brought us to the Ancestors Memories page on FamilySearch. And now we can view that ancestors' photos, memories, documents, anything that anybody has attached memory-wise to this ancestor. We could just scroll through and view those. I have done a video on how to add memories and view memories here on FamilySearch. I guess I will also link that video in the description box below. That is going to get really busy and chaotic down there, and I'm apologizing. So let's close out of that. Okay, now we can view burial records, which I think will once again take us to Billions of Graves. And it looks like it does. We've already gone over that, so I'll just close this. And if you scroll down below, you can see how you're related to that ancestor. So if I quickly scroll, it will look like this. Sorry for the blurs, gotta keep my family life private. But now I can view that relationship. And then we could just go through, click on the next person, and view images. Looks like even if they don't have a photo of their headstone, it will still take you to billions of graves, and there possibly could be a photo there on billions of graves. And then more information. Now we can view the Lehi Cemetery. Yep, this is Google Maps of the Lehi Cemetery. View photos and stories. And here are a few memories of this ancestor. Once again, if you click on the view burial records, it'll take you to billions of graves, and once again down below will show you how you're related to them. So this kind of helps you figure out where some of your ancestors are buried, and if they are close by, far away. Helps give you directions on how to get to the cemetery so you can view your ancestors' headstones or burial plot. And then it can also lead you to billions of graves where you can learn more information about your ancestor that may or may not be on FamilySearch. But this is just great to have to help you realize where your family's headstones are at. Especially with the holidays like Memorial Day, where it's a day where you go visit your ancestors' burial plots and say hi to them. So next time Memorial Day rolls around, you guys can come here on this section on FamilySearch and find some headstones or some headstone locations nearby and go visit your ancestors. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. If you have any suggestions on what else I should film, please also comment below. And I hope you all have a beautiful week. Bye!